AJ County, I'm here today at Wheel and Spoke Antique Mall, and I'm with Angie Clark and Britany Adams, and you guys are trying something new this year, and it is called what again?
Wheel and Spoke Market Days.
Okay, so explain this to me. What is Market Days?
So Market Days is an event that we're going to hold 2 times a year here at Wheel and Spoke Antique Mall. We'll have it Friday and Saturday this year. Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 3. We'll have a small entry fee of $5 you can pay at the door, or there's still pre-sale tickets available online on our Facebook page. You can purchase those. But our main event, our main purpose of it is to grow traffic in the community in our mall on a regular basis. So hopefully it'll bring lots of new customers into town, and we'll have about 30 or so vendors here at the event center on Friday and Saturday. There'll be anything from vintage, collectibles, antiques, artisan style, handcrafted, small business owner type items as far as hand soaps, some craft vendors, not a whole lot of craft vendors, so it's not your typical craft show, but a little bit, I say higher end craft show, I guess. So we hope to draw a big crowd. We'll have some food vendors here Friday and Saturday, and then some kettle corn on Saturday as well.
So, okay, wait, food vendors.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, because maybe I'm not into all the things I can buy with food. So.
Yeah, so we have a Blow and Smoke Barbecue out of Greenville, Ohio. Will be here Friday and Saturday. So they're really excited. They just started up this past year, I believe, with their little business. So it'll be a food truck located outside. And then we have some dining tables inside because it's not quite that spring weather we hoped for. But
yeah, snow today.
Yeah.
So, okay, what prompted you guys to try and do this? Because this is a brand new thing here.
Right. So Mom and I, Angie, have gone to tons of vintage style markets in Ohio and Indiana throughout the years, and we love them. And there's not typically a whole lot of them in the area. So we're trying to build that as we go throughout the years, but we're starting a little smaller, much as we can handle here, and grow it, bring something like that to the area. So trying to, combine the craft that's in the area with a lot of the vintage collectibles and show people how you can use small vintage pieces in your everyday decor too.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the antique mall. So how long have you owned the antique mall, Angie?
As of March 1st this year, we've owned it for 1 year. So last year, March 1st. So the whole year went by very quickly.
And so there was a name change when you guys took over.
Right.
So it's Wheel and Spoke.
Right.
So can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, we decided that we kind of wanted to go back to the history of the original part of the building. And almost everyone knows that it was J. Garment Factory. I'm not sure when that started, maybe 1930s, I think. I'm not sure how long they were in business. I know 1993, I think, was their final year. But before that, it was called Beimel Spoke and Wheel Factory, and they actually made the spokes of the wheels of cars, not the wagons. So it was after wagons were done, cars came in, and they didn't have the kind of typical type of wheels you see now. They actually have the spokes. So we went with Wheel and Spoke, a little bit different than the Spoke and Wheel, but we like the way it sounded. So.
Sure.
And it really gets everyone to ask questions like, why did you name it that? And they're always intrigued by the history of it. So.
Okay. So, and I have to tell you, like I was in here last week on, I don't know, Thursday, no, 2 weeks ago, Thursday, whatever it was. I was really impressed with the amount of traffic that was coming and going. Like I had no idea.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was just a real shock.
Yeah, we're pretty busy all daily, really. Weekends are crazy, and during the week it's pretty busy. I mean, probably double the traffic that we had when we first started. So
cool.
Yeah, lots of new people, lots of repeat customers too, which is nice. So.
Okay, so now when someone comes in the front entrance, if you turn left, there's a room there. And so, Angie, you had a business called Altered Style.
Right.
And that was in a different location, but moved here when you purchased.
Right.
So tell me just a little bit about Altered Style, too.
So Altered Style originally was set up on 803 West Water Street, where the quilt shop is now. And when we moved here, we still wanted to continue on, because what I did there was we had a paint area with Dixie Belle paints, different transfers, some would you bend products. Not a whole lot. It wasn't quite big enough for what we needed. But we did a lot of craft things for people, redone furniture and did artwork. Since then, we still wanted to do that, so we did bring it here in a room all its own. So it's called Altered Style DIY, and you can come here and purchase paints, transfers, decoupage papers, all different kinds of glues, paint supplies, wood you bends, anything that I can think of that would help people repurpose an item. And we actually were one of the first contestants in your, what was it called again?
Launch J.
Launch J, yes, the first year.
One of the guinea pigs,
Yes.
and one of the top 3 that year,
Right,
and so that was
right.
great.
Yes.
And we got you to come back this last year and
Right.
talk about
Yes.
what you've done since
Right.
then, so that was really good.
Yeah, so anyway, I was, second winner, I think. I wasn't, there was 3 of us, and I was the middle one that won. And so I took that money and purchased new items with new companies, because you have to purchase larger amounts when you first want to become
Sure.
a vendor for a company, so that helped out a lot. So yeah, and we still use it today.
Cool. All right, so anything else we need to know about the Antique Mall or Altered Style or the market days? Anything that the crowd should know?
I mean, we hope to keep growing with it, so this is just a step forward by introducing a new event in the community, but we change things in the mall every day.
Yeah.
So if you haven't been in,
Yeah.
you can come back tomorrow and it'll be different completely, probably
Right.
some
And-
space.
And Altered Style is going to start classes again here, and I was saying April. We'll see. Maybe we're hoping.
April-ish.
So, yeah, April-ish. We're going to start classes small until we get our room completed. That's going to be the one that we use, for the years forward. It's not quite ready, but
Okay.
we have a smaller area that we can use. So I'm excited about that.
And so market days, this is spring market days, but then the fall is
Yeah, the
when?
fall will be September 30th or 29th and 30th, I
So,
believe.
yeah.
Yep, 29th and 30th, and we'll have vendors in this event center again, as well as our regular mall vendors. Will be open the same hours as our mall hours for our fall event.
So plan on a full day when you come, because you get to buy and look and purchase and get ideas from the area here back in the event center as well as up front. So it'll be fun.
So you all are just gluttons for punishment. I think.
Exactly, because it's lots of long hours to get it ready.
But it's great. Thank
It is.
you.
It is. You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, again, Angie Clark, Britany Adams, thank you very much. The market days and Wheel and Spoke Antique Mall.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks, Travis.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.